So welcome, this is Edexcel IAL International A-Level Paper 1 of October 2021, P1 Pure Mathematics 1. First question about integral. So what am I going to do? I'm going to write the integral 12 x cube dx plus 1 upon 6 integral of x power negative half dx, then minus 3 upon 2 integral of x power negative 4 dx. So it becomes 12 x power 4 upon 4 plus 1 upon 6 x power 1 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2 minus 3 upon 2 x power negative 3 upon negative 3 plus c. Simplify that, you should be able to get 3x power 4 plus 1 upon 3 x power 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 x power negative 3 plus c. That's going to be the answer. Question number 2. A curve has an equation. The points P and Q lie on the curve. The gradient of the curve at point P and Q is 2. Find the coordinates of what is this P and Q. So he has given the equation of the curve y. So first of all, gradient. So I find dy by dx, which is equals to 15x to the power of 4 plus 12x cube minus 1. Now the gradient is equals to 2. So 15x to the power of 4 plus 12x square. This is 12x square, 12x square plus 12x square minus 1 should be equals to 2. So what does that becomes? 15x to the power of 4 plus 12x square minus 3 equals to 0. Take 3 common, it becomes 5x square plus 5x to the power of 4 plus 4x square minus 1 equals to 0. Factorize the quadratic. Directly I am writing the factors. 5x square minus 1 times x square plus 1 equals to 0. So 5x square minus 1 equals to 0. So x square equals to 1 upon 5. X equals to plus or minus 1 upon square root 5. X square plus 1 equals to 0, which is not possible. So the values of x equals to plus or minus 1 upon 5. He is asking the x coordinates of P and Q. Now question number 3. 3 upon x is greater than 4. Shows the sketch of the curve. Solve 3 upon x is greater than 4. The first one. So what am I going to do? 3 upon x is greater than 4. So I multiply by x on both sides. So 3x is greater, or else what does it becomes? 3x or multiply by x square on both sides. X square is greater than 4x square. So it becomes 3x is greater than 4x square. So once I get that one, 4x square minus 3x is less than 0. So what do I take? X common. 4x minus 3 is less than 0. So the critical values are 0 and 3 upon 4. So x lies between 0 and 3 upon 4. Next, what is he asking? L has a gradient 3 and C has an equation this much. C and L intersects on the negative x-axis. Use the inequalities to define the region. So we have to use the inequalities to define the region. So first of all, what is this? We have to find the equation of the straight line. So what is the equation of the straight line? It has a gradient 3 and it is passing through this point. So what is that point where the curve is intersecting x-axis? So what is the curve? The curve is y equals to, second part, y equals to 2x square minus 50. So 2x square minus 50 equals to 0. So x square equals to 25. X equals to plus or minus 5. So that point is negative 5. So negative 5 comma 0 and the gradient is 3. So y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. So the equation becomes y equals to 3x plus 15. Now coming to the inequalities, let us copy the diagram over there. we can see that. So how many marks question is that? It is going to be a 3 marks question. So we will try to write it out 3 inequalities. So y is less than. The first one is nothing but what, it is on the left side of the curve. So y is less than 2x squared minus 50. That is the first part. And it is above the straight line. So y is greater than 3x plus 15. And another point is nothing but what? This point was minus 5. So x is less than negative 5 for all the values of x is less than negative 5. So 3 marks, 3 inequalities have to be written. Question number 4. In question number 4, f of x equals to cos 2x. The coordinates q and the and r k comma 0 lie on the curve and are shown in the figure 2. Find the coordinates of q, find the value of k. That is in part A. So in part A, what is being asked? Is asking find the coordinates of q. So this is going to be the minimum point. Minimum point. So what is that? Cos 2x. Basically, cos x will be having the minimum value at 180. So 2x should be having the minimum value at 180 upon 2, which is nothing but what? 90. And its minimum value is going to be minus 1. 90 comma minus 1. Find the value of k. What is k over here? Is asking us to, and the point k comma 0 lie on the curve. So once I got it out, the value k comma 0 lies on the curve and it is r. So y equals to cos 2x, k comma 0. So plug in 0 equals to cos of 2k. So cos 2k equals to 0. So nothing but what? 2k is equals to 0. So we know that 2k equals to cos inverse of 0. Cos inverse of 0. What is cos inverse of 0 is nothing but how much? 90 degrees. So 2k equals to, general solution for cos is 2 and pi plus or minus pi by 2. So it becomes k equals to 2 and pi plus or minus pi by 2 by 2. So it becomes k equals to n pi plus or minus pi upon 4. Now plug in n equals to 0, it becomes plus pi upon 4 minus pi upon 4, and n equals to 1. 180 plus 45 is 225. 180 minus 45 is 135. So we can see that it is the third value. First value, second value, and the third value. So we got it out over here. The first value, the second value, and the third value. So answer is going to be 225. Given that there are two exact solutions for cos 2x equals to p, find the range of the possible values of p. So again, it's a 2 marks question. So cos x equals to p, exactly two solutions. So exactly two solutions means nothing but what? Either it should be, if at all it is over here, it is nothing but what, having 3 solutions. So therefore it's not over there. If at all it is over here, it is 2 solutions. So it should start from 0 and end should nothing but what? Minus 1. So p value should be lying between. Let me write it out over here. So answer was 225. Now for part B. So p value should be lying between -1 and 0. That is, what is this? It is exactly two solutions. Apart from that, is there any another way it can have two solutions? Let us see that. If at all exactly at p equals to 1, I draw it out, it is going to have two solutions. So another one is nothing but what? At p equals to 1. Question number 5. The line L has an equation and line L2 has passing through point 24, 0 and perpendicular to the line L1. L1 and L2 intersect at P. Find the coordinates of P. So first of all, find gradient of L1. So slope of L1. Slope of L1 equals to nothing but how much? Minus A upon B. So minus of minus 2 upon 3, which is 2 upon 3. So gradient of L2 will be perpendicular gradient minus 3 upon 2. And it is passing through 24, 0. So y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. So y equals to negative 3 upon 2x plus 36. Now these two equations will be intersecting. So what is the first equation? First equation, when I get it out, the first equation is 3y minus 2x equals to 30. 3y minus 2x equals to 30. So 3y equals to 2x plus 30. So y equals to 2 upon 3x plus 10. And the second equation is y equals to minus 3 upon 2x plus 36. Both should be equal. So 2 upon 3x plus 10 should be equals to minus 3 upon 2x plus 36. So 2 upon 3x plus 3 upon 2x equals to 36 minus 10. 4 plus 9, 13. 13x upon 6 equals to 26. So x equals to nothing but how much? We'll be getting it at 26 times 6 divided by 13, which is equals to 12. So plug in x equals to 12 in the second equation. Y equals to minus 3 upon 2 times 12 plus 36. So it becomes nothing but what? 18. So coordinates of P is 12, 18. Next part, what is he asking? Given that line L1 meets x-axis at point B, find the area of the triangle. What is this? BPA, the line L. What is line L? 3y minus 2x equals to 30. It meets x-axis. X-axis means y equals to 0. 0 minus 2x equals to 30. So x equals to negative 15. So it meets x-axis at 0, negative 15, 0. So he's asking us to find it out the area of BPA. So coordinates of B is nothing but what? Minus 15, 0, and A is 24, 0, and P is nothing but what? 12, 18. Once we know the three coordinates, what am I going to do it out? 1 upon 2, minus 15, 0, 24, 0, 12, 18, and minus 15, 0. Then do that one, 1 upon 2, shoeless method. It is 0 minus 0 for these two. Then again plus for these two, it becomes 24 times 18. So 24 times 18, which is 432, minus 0, and plus for these two it becomes 0 plus 18 times 15, which is 270. So it is 1 upon 2 times 432 plus 270, which is 702. Then 702 divided by 2, which gives me 351. That's going to be the area. Now, question number 6. The curve has an equation y equal to f of x. Sketch the curve C. The critical points are minus 1 and it is bouncing at 3. Critical points are minus 1 and it is bouncing at 3. So it should be passing through minus 1 and bouncing at 3. So this should be the curve and we should be knowing it at this point on y-axis. So for on y-axis means x equals to 0. So y equals to 2 times of 0 plus 1 times 0 minus 3 whole square. So it becomes 18. So this point is going to be nothing but how much? 18. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Next, write f of x in the form of ax cubed plus 2 bx square plus cx plus d and find the equation of the tangent at x equals to 1 upon 3. So first expand it out. It becomes 2x plus 2 times x square minus 6x plus 9. Expand it out, it becomes 2x cubed minus 12x square plus 18x plus 2x square minus 12x plus 18. So it becomes 2x cubed minus 10x square plus 6x plus 18. Now we will be finding it out. F prime x for part C, f prime x equals to 6x square minus 20x plus 6. Now f prime of 1 upon 3, plug in 1 upon 3, 6 times of 1 upon 3 whole square minus 20 times of 1 upon 3 plus 6. Then I will be getting it out, which that value is going to be 6 upon 9 minus 20 upon 3 plus 6. 6 upon 9 is nothing but what, 2 upon 3 minus 20 upon 3 plus 6, which is minus 18 upon 3 plus 6, which is going to be 0. So what is the gradient? Gradient is going to be nothing but what, 0. If the gradient is going to be 0, then what it says, it is a line parallel to x-axis, means y equals to parallel to x-axis. I write it out over here. Line is parallel to x-axis. What is the equation of the curve? We got it out. Equation of the curve was y equals to 2x cube minus 10x square plus 6x plus 18. Now I want to find it out the equation of a tangent. So then x equals to 1 upon 3, we got it out. So find the value of y equals to 2 times 1 upon 3 whole cube minus 10 times 1 upon 3 whole square plus 6 times 1 upon 3 plus 18. Simplify this, you should be getting it out 512 upon 27. So we got it out the y value 0 comma 512 upon 27. So as the gradient is 0, so therefore the equation of the straight line will be y equals to 512 upon 27. That's going to be the equation of the tangent. Question number 7. Figure 3 shows the design of the sign of a bird sanctuary. The design consists of a kite OABC joined by the sector OCXA of the circular center O. OA equals to OC equals to 0.6, AB equals to BC equals to 1.4. Angle OAB this angle equals to 2 radians. OCB is also equals to 2 radians. Angle AOC is theta. Show that theta equals to 1.64 in 3 significant figures. Find the perimeter of the sign and find the area of the sign, all in 2 significant figures. So what am I going to do that? So first of all, I have to prove that theta is equal to 1.64. So how should I be able to prove that theta equals to 1.64? So first of all, I'll be trying to find it out OB, because AB and BC is 1.4. This is 1.4, 1.4, and OC is 0.6 and 0.6. So I can be finding it out OB by using cosine rule. OB square equals to 0.6 square plus 1.4 square minus 2 times 0.6 times 1.4 times cosine 2. So from there, OB equals to square root of 0.6 square plus 1.4 square minus 2 times 0.6 times 1.4 times cosine 2. Do by calculator, you should be able to get 1.738. Once I get 1.738, then I will be finding it out this particular angle x. This angle also will be equals to x. So I know that what is this? A matching pair, because just now we got this as 1.738. Once I know a matching pair, I will be using it out sine rule. So sine x upon 1.4 equals to sine 2 upon 1.738. So sine x equals to 1.4 times sine 2 divided by 1.738. So x equals to sine inverse of 1.4 times sine 2 divided by 1.738. Now that becomes, what is that? 0.822. Now because x, the total theta equals to 2x, so which is 2 times of 0.822, which becomes nothing but how much? 1.64. That's going to be the answer. Next part of the question is asking, find the perimeter of the sign. How do I find it out, the perimeter of the sign? So we have to find it out the perimeter of the sign, which is nothing but how much? From arc AC, we have to find arc AC, then AB and BC. Add it out all these two, AB and BC. So perimeter equals to arc AC plus AB plus BC. So first of all, we have to find it out arc AC. So how should I be able to find it out arc AC? For that part, I take this one ACX. Basically, to be more clear, it should be AXC. AXC. So AC, arc AC, if at all I subtract from the total perimeter of a circle, then what is this? It will be much more easy to find it out. So I'll find it out arc AC and subtract from the circumference of the circle, then arc ACX or AXC can be found it out. So arc AXC will be equals to circumference of the circle, circumference minus arc AC. So circumference is nothing but what? 2 pi r. Radius is nothing but how much? 0.6 minus AC is nothing but what? R theta. So 0.6 times 1.64. So this is going to be this one, the length of the arc AXC. So the total perimeter is going to be now nothing but how much now? Perimeter equals to 2 pi times 0.6 minus 0.6 times 1.64 plus 1.4 plus 1.4 is 2.8. Simplify that, you should be able to get it out 5.6 centimeters. I have to find area of the, what is this? The figure or the what is he has been called it is sine. So how do I find it out area of the sine? Area of the sine. For finding the area of the sine, what am I going to do it out? I am going to find it out the area of the circle minus area of the sector. If I find the area of the circle minus area of the sector, what am I going to get it out is I am going to get it out this particular part. This particular part. Then I will be adding the area of the first triangle and area of the second triangle. So let me clear up all these diagrams and make it much more clear. So what am I going to do it out is to make it understanding. So I take the area of the circle minus area of the sector gives me area of this one. Then what am I going to do it out? I am going to take two triangles, this triangle, area of the triangle, and multiply by 2. This is the first triangle and the second triangle. So that's going to be the plan. So area of the circle, then minus area of the sector plus 2 times of area of the triangle. Area of triangle. So area of the circle is nothing but how much? Area of the circle is pi r square, which is pi times 0.6 square, minus area of the sector is half r square theta, 0.6 square times 1.64, then plus 2 times area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is 1 upon 2 times. What are the two sides? The two sides is nothing but what? 0.6 and 1.4 and sine of the angle 2. That's going to be the procedure. So when I simplify it out, I should be getting it out 1.6 meter square. That's going to be the answer. Now question number 8. The figure 4 shows the sketch of the curve of cy equals to this much and m is the maximum point, that is a turning point. Write 4 plus 12x minus 3x square in the completing square and hence find the coordinates of m. So for the part A1, he is asking us to do it on the completing square. So how should I be doing it on the completing square for part A1? It is 4 plus 12x minus 3x square. So 4, negative 3 common, it becomes x square minus 4x. So it becomes 4 minus 3 times x square minus 2 times x. So add b square, subtract b square. So it becomes 4 minus 3 times x minus 2 whole square minus 4. Expand it further, it becomes 4 minus 3 times of x minus 2 whole square plus 12. So what does that becomes now? It becomes 16 minus 3 times of x minus 2 whole square. So what is going to be the maximum point? opposite symbol from here and same symbol from here, 16. So M is going to be the maximum point. Next, the line L1 passes through O, origin, and M as shown in the figure 4. The line L2 touches the curve and is parallel to L1. Find the equation of L2. So, it is parallel to L1. So, first of all, gradient of L1. So, what are the points? 0, 0 and 2, 16. So, which is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, 8. So, because L2 is parallel to L1, so the gradient is also going to be nothing but what? 8. Now, but what is this equation? The line L2 touches the curve C and parallel to L1. So equation of L2 will be y equals to mx plus c. C is nothing but what? K. Now it touches the curve. So the curve is y equals to 12x minus 3x square and 8x plus k. We do the simultaneous equations and get a quadratic. So what is that quadratic? 3x square minus 4x plus k minus 4 equals to 0. So because it touches, b square minus 4ac should be equals to 0. So 4 square minus 4 times 3 times k minus 4 should be equals to 0. So what does that becomes now? 16 minus 12 times k minus 4 equals to 0. So 16 minus 12k plus 48 equals to 0. So which is nothing but what? 64 minus 12k equals to 0. So 12k equals to 64. K equals to 64 upon 12. So which is nothing but what? K equals to 16 upon 3. So what is the equation of L2? 8x plus 16 upon 3. That is the equation of L2. Now come to question number 9. Figure 5 shows a sketch of the curve y equal to f of x, y equals to square root x is greater than 0. The point 9, 3 lies on the curve as shown in figure 5. On the next page, there is a copy of figure 5 called diagram 1. Okay, then on diagram 1, sketch the and clearly y equal to f of 2x and f of x plus 3. F of 2x and f of 2x plus 3. So f of 2x, what does happens is it goes it out in the same way, passing to the same point, and it will be approximately like this, f of 2x. Now what will happen? The x value is getting divided by 2. So 9 divided by 2, what does it becomes? 4.5. So the point is going to be nothing but how much? 4.5 comma 3. 4.5 comma 3. But for the next graph, what is the next graph? Next graph is asking f of x plus 3. Means the entire graph is moved 3 units up. So the point is going to be nothing but what? The x value will remain the same, but the y value will become 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. This is f of x plus 3. And this is f of 2x. Y equals to. Better to write y equals to. Now show on each graph the coordinates of the point to which P is transformed. We have done. The graph of y equal to f of 2x meets the graph y equals to f of x plus 3 at a point Q. So if you extend this one, it will be meeting at point Q. Show that the solution of Q is this one. Hence find in simplest form the coordinates of Q. So it has been given that f of 2x, y equals to f of 2x and y equals to f of x plus 3, they do intersect. 2x means nothing but what? Square root of 2x. X plus 3 means square root of x plus 3. So what do I get it out from there? Square root of 2 square root of x minus square root of x equals to 3. Square root of x common, root 2 minus 1 equals to 3. That is what he is asking us to prove it out. Root 2 plus 1 equals to root x. So root x value has to be proved. So what am I going to get it out? Root x times root 2 minus 1 equals to 3. So root x equals to 3 upon root 2 minus 1. Do the rationalization, root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 plus 1. So which becomes 3 times of root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So root x equals to 3 times of root 2 plus 1. This is nothing but what? Root x. Now squaring on both sides, x equals to 9 times of root 2 plus 1 whole square. So x equals to 9 times of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So x equals to 9 times of 3 plus 2 root 2. Now I need to get the value of y. Y equals to f of 2x, which is nothing but what? Square root of, what is this? 2x, which is square root of 2 times of 9 times of 3 plus 2 root 2, which is nothing but what? Square root of 18 plus 18 18 times of 3 plus 2 root 2. So which is nothing but what? Square root of 18 times 3 is 54, 54 plus 36 root 2. So I have to find it out, the square root of 54 plus 36 root 2. So how should I be able to do that? It should be in the form of a plus b whole square. So 6 plus 3 root 2 whole square. If at all you can check it out, it can be written as 6 plus 3 root 2 whole square, because when I find it out, 6 plus 3 root 2 whole square, a square plus 2ab, 2 times 6 times 3 root 2 plus b square is 18. 36 plus 18 is 54, and this is nothing but what? 12 times 3 is 36, 36 root 2. So square and square root gets cancels. Y equals to 6 plus 3 root 2. So what are the x coordinates? X coordinate is exact value is 9 times of 3 plus 2 root 2, and y coordinate is nothing but what? 6 plus 3 root 2 is going to be the y coordinate. So I found it out, the square root of this third. 54 plus 36 root 2 is going to be the, for that square root is going to be 6 plus 3 root 2. If we don't know, how do I find it out, that one? Now another way is nothing but what? I'll be writing it out over here. Square root of 54 plus 36 root 2 should be in the form of a plus b root 2. It should be in the form of a plus b root 2. Squaring on both sides, what do I get it out? 54 plus 36 root 2 should be equals to a square plus 2ab root 2 plus b square. So which is nothing but what? 2b square. So from there we get a square plus 2b square equals to 54, and 2ab equals to 36. So bab equals to 18. So we get it out, product of two numbers is 18, and a square plus b square equals to nothing. A square plus 2b square equals to 54. So when I say that the product of two numbers is 18, so a, b, it can be 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. So I take it out, 3 and 6 or 6 and 3. So 6 and 3 will be satisfying. So therefore I have taken it out, b value as, or y value as 6 plus 3 root 2. That's going to be the easiest way to solve the question. Next, question number 10. The curve has an equation f of x y equals to f of x. X is greater than 0. That is a condition given. X is greater than 0. Then f prime x has been given. F double prime x is given when x equals to 24, 27. The curve passes through the point has been given. Find the value of a. So f prime x has been given. What is f prime x has been given as? Ax minus 12x to the power of 1 upon 3. From there I'll be finding f double prime x, which is nothing but what? A minus 12 times of 1 upon 3 times x to the power of negative 2 upon 3. So f double prime x will be a minus 4x to the power of minus 2 upon 3. Now when x is 27, plug in 27. So a minus 4 times of 27 to the power of minus 2 upon 3 equals to 0. So a minus 4 times of 1 upon 27 power of 2 upon 3 equals to 0. A minus 4 times of 1 upon 9 equals to 0. So a equals to 4 upon 9. I got the value of a as 4 upon 9. Next, find f of x. So f prime x. What is f prime x becomes now? Ax minus 12 x power 1 upon 3. So when I do the integral of f prime x dx will become integral 4 upon 9 x dx minus 12 integral of x power 1 upon 3 dx. So it becomes 4 upon 9 x square upon 2 minus 12 x power 4 upon 3 upon 4 upon 3 plus c. So it becomes 2x square upon 9, 2x square upon 9 minus 9x power 4 upon 3 plus c, y equals to, but it passes through which point has been given? 1 comma negative 8. So negative 8 equals to 2 upon 9 times 1 square minus 9 times 1 to the power of 4 upon 3 plus c. Directly I am writing it out. C will be getting it as 7 upon 9. So what is the equation of the curve now? Y equals to 2 upon 9x square minus 9x power 4 upon 3 plus 7 upon 9. That completes the paper. See you in the next paper. Bye.